this is the top gun of the flight. You know, it's the best of the best. So you have to be on your mettle.
We're very excited to operate the first out of 15 flights to and from Tokyo to bring these Olympic horses to the Olympic Games.
We did Rio, now we do Tokyo. It's really special because it's all over the world. This is everybody know Olympics. You know, we're very proud to be part of this logistic chain.
I don't know if it's unusual, but I did it several times and it's a pleasure. And of course we are responsible not only for the own one, for the team horses and for also other horses, individual horses. It's just a little team on the plane and we try to come through it.
So all the horses have had to be in quarantine for 7 days before they go to Japan, which is when they are isolated from any other horses. And then they travel from there to the airport by road. We have an awful lot of equipment, the saddles, the bridles, the food. We've got about 100,000 kilos of equipment, 60,000 kilos of horse feed going to Tokyo. They have to eat. Then they arrive at the airport, they park up, and then some horses will go into the stables here just to have a little relaxation. We call them off in order of the load plan that we've already arranged, and they walk through into the loading area behind us. We load them into the containers. They go in 2 by 2. Once we've loaded 3 containers, we close them up and we take them off to the aircraft, and then they're positioned in the aircraft, and we keep that going until we finish. So we've got 36 sorts of horses on the flight today. We have approximately 10 people on the flight. On every flight is a Eden professional groom, so they're guys that fly with horses all the time. That's their entire job. Today we've got one of our top grooms, Matt Brooks, who's flown for many years.
You don't really want to be disturbing them on the flight. We want them to relax and to sleep. And we want a boring flight. We want no excitement. We want them just to be there in their stall and relaxed. They've all got wide stalls today, so they're all in business class. That's really good. Today should be a good flight.
We also have what we call Federation, the National Federation grooms that fly. So some of them are the actual grooms of the horses, and then also we've got vets from federations as well.
I'm going to be quite busy. I've got 4 horses. The other grooms have all flown ahead, so I've got the horses from Carl and Charlotte and Lottie Fry and Gareth Hughes, our reserve rider. So it's quite a big responsibility. I've got 3 that haven't flown before, so I'll be making sure they are happy and calm, relaxed. They get their feed at the right time, the right feeds for the right horses. Keep them hydrated. That's really important when flying, and especially such a long way.
There is definitely one athlete, yes. There's a German dressage rider who's on the plane who always flies with her horse, Isabel Wert. She's probably one of the most travelled athletes with her horse around, I should think. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to have her. She's very professional. She knows exactly what she wants, and you don't argue with her.
Oh, we have to take care of the horses. We have to see that they're quiet, that they get their feeding, and that they drink. So we try to check everything and that they're happy, and we arrive in Tokyo in the right way and fit and healthy.
So many people want to know how the horses are loaded on the aircraft. The aircraft is a cargo aircraft, so it's a tube with nothing in it. Always we have to try and keep the stallions at the front of the aircraft, so therefore they can't smell the mares because they get excited. So we have a very strict plan on how the aircraft is loaded. We have got, on this flight, we've got a fair few stallions, so they're at the front, and then we try to put geldings in between and then mares.
As you can see, it's a full freighter aircraft. It's a Boeing 777, the biggest twin-engine aircraft in the world. Today our weight we carry to Dubai is about 75 tons, more or less, of horses and a bit additional freight. And the range, we can fly this kind of capacity for flights up to approximately 14 to 15 hours. We will depart Liège airport shortly. We are going through Dubai with a short stopover to Tokyo Haneda Airport.
The flight was great, smooth flight. We take well care of the horses and the grooms. Horses are sensitive animals. They don't like turbulence. They like smooth flights. They like cold temperatures to be maintained during the flight. So that could be a challenge on some trips.
Haneda went perfectly. The authorities all worked with us. Tokyo 2020 worked with us. We had the aircraft unloaded in 2 hours and it departed punctually, and all horses had a very, very good flight, so we're very satisfied.
The horses landed well, so yeah, now they're here and we are so happy.